What up, world? I uh I saw This Is the End, and it's directed by Seth Rogen, Evan Goldberg, the two dudes who created Superbad. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first thing they've ever directed. It's based on a short that Seth Rogen did in 2007 with Jay Barcharel. I know I butchered his name, but we're gonna call him the kid from She's Out of My League. The dude from Knocked Up with the Canadian flag tattoo. Um, and I mean, they just flipped it into a big ass movie. And I mean, everybody in this movie plays themselves. I wanna talk about who's on the poster. I really don't want to give away who else pops up because there's a lot of cameos, and it's funnier if you just are blindly going in. It's like, oh, that's so and so, you know what I mean? So it's it's Seth Rogen, the kid from She's Out of My League. They meet up, they kick it for a little bit, and Seth Rogen is like, hey, James Franco is having a housewarming party. Let's go to James Franco's house, and that's where Craig Robinson, Jonah Hill, and Danny McBride are. So it's the five of them, and it's based on the apocalypse. You know what was supposed to go down December 21st of last year. Um, Basically, if you're familiar with the Bible, man, the rapture, and I mean the end of the world, man. So it turns into, I mean, it turns into like a survival comedy, and I mean, everybody is tight. Everybody's talking about sticking together. And Danny McBride, man, Kenny Powers, he's like the fucking, what do I want to say, man? He's like, I mean, he throws shit out of whack. He fucks up the mojo, and he um gets everything a little off kilter. And you've seen the trailers. There's some shit with Emma Watson from Harry Potter. Um, and I mean, it's funny. Um, what else? What else can I say without really giving too much away, man? Um, I mean, you have everybody in this movie. Like, a lot of people pop up, like I said before, and of the people that are only in it for a small portion of the time, and some of them steal the show. And I feel like some of them should have been in the movie longer. And I mean, it's cool, like they reference some of their past movies, but like I noticed that Columbia Pictures owns is distributing This Is the End. So like, only movies that are owned by Columbia get mentioned. I mean, like it was tripping me out. Like, why don't they acknowledge that everybody was in Knocked Up? Even Craig Robinson had his little 30 seconds as the club bouncer, and Knocked Up was not mentioned in this movie. But it's like Universal owns Knocked Up, and the movies they mentioned, like Pineapple Express, like Superbad, like Moneyball, Spider-Man 3, they're all owned by Columbia. And I mean, I figured it out. And I mean, just different things that they had to do to survive, man, was how they, you know what I'm saying, played into the comedy. And I mean, as the movie went on, cabin fever set in, and there started to be little beefs between a few characters. It was just different elements that they had to use to get comedy from other places. And this movie's like an hour and 45 minutes long. I would say it's like an hour and 15 minutes. The first hour 15 is hilarious. Like, the last half hour it wasn't that funny to me. And I mean, even with that being said, the first hour and 15 minutes of This Is the End makes this movie the funniest movie I've seen all year. But I mean, even with that shit being said right there, man, the funniest laugh that I had came in the previews. They were playing the Anchorman 2 preview, and when Ron Burgundy pops up and he says, "Hey, fat face, yeah, I'm talking to you," it was perfectly timed. As soon as he said, "Yeah, I'm talking to you," this little kid, it was just like right on time. He said, "Me?" Oh my gosh, man! I was laughing so hard that tears were coming to my eyes, man. It was so hilarious. This is the end. Is not beginning to end. Laugh out loud, hilarious. It's worth checking out. In my opinion, this is the end. It's dope. Um, I wanted a little more, but I mean, it was still cool. I mean, that's all I can really say about the shit. So if you saw it, let me know what you thought. Um, Man of Steel review is coming probably Friday night. Raps for days, man. Check me out on Facebook. Randy Little Movie Reviews. Randy Little Music. Um, my question for this, I'm gonna pose on y'all, is going to be, name your favorite movie involving the dudes in this movie, the main cats in this movie. Like I said, man, Super Bad, Pineapple Express, Knocked Up, Your Highness, um, Zack and Miri Make a Porno, man, what else? The Sitter, shit like that. Um, I'm gonna toss it up between Super Bad and Pineapple Express. 'Cause they're hilarious. Yeah, man. So that's all for me. Peace.